Hello and welcome back to the What is K-pop podcast, in which we talk all things K-pop. Woo. So today, just randomly, because it's half term in England, this week this episode goes out on. I'm actually doing 3 episodes this week. Funsies. The episode that came out on Monday, which is the day I'm recording this, was meant to go out tomorrow, Tuesday, but it'll come out at like 5 p.m. And then this episode will go out on Wednesday, and then another episode on Friday, and then we're back to Tuesdays and Fridays. I don't know, just sometimes like to mix it up. I like to be a bit of a rebel, if you will. So this week is actually half term for us. So for schools, I mean, not for me. I don't go to school, as I've mentioned a few times, but it means that I'm not at my support group, which is strange. I am not I've kind of been a bit overwhelmed a bit recently with going and being around, like, not to this isn't to sound rude, and I'm sure they would all agree, it is quite intense to be around other neurodivergent people and to be in that environment, um and to kind of go consistently and not really have a break. So this week I'm not going at all. I was actually meant to go in to make friendship bracelets, but I actually had to lie to the person who was running it. I was like, I'm so sorry, but I woke up not feeling well and I don't want to spread it to anyone. And she was like, oh my god, I hope you feel better. And I'm like, for God's sakes, I've done that to myself. I keep on doing that to myself, where in which I just don't want to have to admit that I don't want to do something, because like I'm so grateful for the fact that I get to go to something like my support group. Like I don't want to disappoint them, and obviously like I'm gonna try and hopefully become a volunteer on a Monday actually. So that means I have to spend even longer like with them. So I'm just having the best sort of time. It's also been like really dreary recently. I say recently, but pretty much from the start of the year, like in England, we haven't had a day where it's not rained at all since the start of the year, apparently, which I actually fully agree with. Like, it's been, quite frankly, it's been horrible. Like, obviously it's not been raining every single day here where I live, but it's been like cloudy, and not like, like nice cloudy, where in which like the sun will kind of go between the clouds for a little bit and you get some, like, no, as in like cloaked in clouds. It's really dreary, you don't want to do anything. And I think I like winter. I like being cold. Like, I love this time of the year, but I don't like when it's consistently one weather pattern, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't like it when it's like no clouds in the sky, sun beating down on you for like several days. That's horrible. I hate that. I like it when it's I'm looking at my front window right now, where it has some fluff, like, when you pull apart like cotton balls and it's like the weird fluffiness sort of clouds. And then I look at, and I love that sort of weather. If it could be that sort of weather consistently throughout the year, that would be wonderful. Looking out my back window, like, I'm in my living room right now, if you're wondering, it's just all I can see is clouds, white clouds, dreariness. I hate that. that is nice sometimes though. Like there was a few times in summer when we had like these really hot, like not hot, not like 40 degrees like it was one year, but it would be like 25 degrees. But then in the morning, like that would be in the afternoon, but then in the morning, what would happen is that like it would be something like 18 degrees, which I know sounds like nice, and that's like a nice temperature. Like I quite like that temperature because it means you get to wear like a nice dress, but then also probably bring a cardigan just in case. Or you can wear like pair of thin leggings and like a nice flowy top. You know, that's like good weather. I like that sort of weather. And then like the clouds will burn off and it will become really hot. Like I did like that time because we kind of got the best of both kind of situations. But honestly, like I don't even think I get seasonal. It's like called seasonal affective disorder. Sad. I don't think I get that much because I like winter. I can still function, but like it's the prolongedness of it all that just oh my god no. Okay, it's been horrible to have to honestly mentally deal with because you don't want to go out anywhere. You don't really want to, like, because of the risk of raining or, you know, it's cold or, like, you quite frankly just want to wallow in it. And, like, the problem is that I don't always want the lamp on because, you know, the lamp, it has those weird lamp, like things that we can't buy anymore. So, like, if, um, like the light goes out, you know, there's only so many bulbs we have, so you don't want to have it on all the time. But you can't also then not have the light on because it's slightly too dark for me to do anything other than like watching TV because that's light and it's bright. So I can't really do my diamond art if I can't really write anything, I can't colour, I can't knit, I certainly can't cross stitch. My God, I tried to cross stitch one time, I kept on stabbing my finger. Like it's just so hard to. It's like random little complaints that I have, and I'm like, ugh, hate it. But then also, I feel the need to complain. So that's my complaining done. I'm pleased that we had that. Now we're going to talk about what we're actually here to talk about, which is tripleS. Woo. So, if you don't know, tripleS, also known as SSS or Social Sonu Sol, is a multinational it's a multinational 24-member South Korean girl group under Mod House. And they made their official debut with the mini album Assemble with the title track Rising on the 13th of February 2023, with the participation of the first 10 members revealed. So that was 3 years ago now. It's crazy. Soyeon's been like an idol for 4. Wow. And then returning as full complete group of 24 members on the 8th of May 2024 with the released their first studio album, Release 24, and the title track Girls That Never Die. And the whole group like works on like rotational subunits that fans are able to vote on. And those we're trying to get down to the page, and I don't know how to just do it because I can't edit this anymore, so I have to just say everything and hope it sounds alright and then upload it. Okay, so we have Acid Angel from Asia, Crystallize, Lovelution, Evolution, NXT, Aria, Glow, Visionary Vision, Hachi, Alfie, Moon, Sun, Neptune, and Zenith. Yeah, so all 24 members just kind of are in that. I don't really know how else to say it. They just are they are in those subunits. Not all of them are obviously in each unit, but they are in the units. How else am I meant to say it? I don't know. Okay, so what we're going to focus on today is msnz, so Moon, Sun, Neptune, and Zenith. And it was the 31st gravity, named the msnz Grand Gravity, and was officially announced on the 3rd of September in signal 722 and was held from the 4th until the 21st September 2025. The gravity was split into two, with the first part taking place on the 4th to the 9th, and then the second from the 19th to the 21st. 4 dimensions, units, were formed, and each dimension exists as its own individual team, with the dimension having its own schedule, but it's all kind of collectively msnz. Okay. So each unit has 6 members in it, and 6 members in each unit. 4 members were chosen as their selective groups leaders. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm so sorry if you can hear the binmen. So just hold up. I think it might be the bin cleaning men. So we also have that. Yeah, so Sulin, Shinwi, Soyeon, and Hayan were selected as leaders of Moon, Sun, Neptune, and Zenith, respectively, for events during. And obviously, all of the members were selected through fan voting on the Cosmo app. Okay, so would you like to know which members are in the groups? I mean, I'm going to tell you right away. You don't really get a choice. This is kind of what I'm doing today, is I'm telling you about tripleS, but you know, we like to give you the illusion of an option. Okay, so in Moon, we have Park So-hyun, Jiyeon, Kaede, Park Shion, Lin, and Sunin. I was like, I've forgotten like my train of thought. How do we do the talking thing? And they made their debut with Cameo Love on the Beyond Beauty. Oh, it is the bin cleaning man. Good to know. On the Beyond Beauty mini album. So Sohyun, she was born on the 13th of October 2002. She's S14. Jiyeon was born on the 13th of February 2004, so she's 22, and is S24. Kaede was born on the 20th of December 2005, making her 20 currently, and she's S9. Shion was born on the 3rd of April 2006, so she's 19 and is S20. Lin was born on the 12th of April 2006, making her 19, she's S17. And Sulin was born on the 30th of November in 2006, making her 19, and she is S22. For some trivia for you. So all 3 of the 06 liners, so Lin, Shion, Sulin, are in the unit. And this marks the same first time that Sohyun and Shinwi are in the same subunit. With the exception of Shion and Sulin, the 4 remaining members were in the dance subunit Visionary Vision. And due to balance, I'm not too sure what that means, each 2 members were in previous units. So Kaede and Sohyun were in Love Lucian, Lin and Shion were in NXT, and Sulin and Jiyeon were in Below. Okay. Okay, next we have, if I can go on to the next one, Sun. So they so their song was Bubblegum, and we have Kim Yoo-yeon, born on the 9th of February 2001, making her 25, and she is S5. Mayu, born on the 12th of June 2000. Wait, no. Sorry, the 12th of May 2002, making her 23 at the moment, and is S16. Shinwi, born on the 25th of May 2002, so she's 23 and is S15. Kim Chae-yeon, born on the 4th of December 2004, making her 21, and she is S4. Jung Hae-rin, born on the 12th of April 2007, making her 18, and she's S2. And Kim Chae-won, born on the 2nd of May 2007, making her 18, and she is S21. And this marks the first time that most of the members were not in the same subunit. So Cheon, Jiwoo, Yoon and Nakhyun, Herin and Yubin, Shinwi and Sohyun. 4 out of the 6 members, Cheon, Yoon, Mayu and Chaewon, were in Hachi. And with the exception of Chaewon, the rest of the members were in the other 3 members were in the Evolution subunit. Yeah, I don't understand why out of 2 of these units, oh wait, no, sorry. Yeah, why not would the Maknae of Moon be the leader as well? But Junwi was the leader for them. Next we have Neptune, and they had the song Fly Up. So we have Kim Nakhyun, born the 13th of October 2002, making her currently 23 years old, and she is S7. Seo Da-hyun, she is born on the 8th of January 2003, making her 23, and she is S10. Nian, she was born on the 2nd of June 2003, so 22 years old, and she is S13. Yoon Seryong, she was born on the 6th of August 2003, making her currently 22, and she's S1. Kotone was born on the 10th of March 2004, making her 21, and she's S11. And Soa, she was born on the 11th of June 2010, making her currently 15 years old, and she is S23. Okay, so the group's name likely derived from one of the names of the solar system, Neptune, obviously, which alludes to the astronomical theme of the subunit dimension thingy. And the name of the planet Neptune is derived from the name of the Roman god of fresh water and the sea. Like, why can't you just say that it was more than likely to do with the solar system and not like it's likely but we can't confirm? I'm like, well, if it looks like a horse, neighs like a horse, and walks like it's gonna be a horse. Like, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, mate, but it's a horse. It's a weird saying. Don't worry. And it marks the return of the O3 line. Soyeon, Dahyun, and Nian in the same subunit since Lovolution, and marks the first time that Yuyeon and Nakhyun aren't in the same subunit. Okay. So all the members have gone on world touring units with either Come Trues or Alfie or both, as is the case with Nian. Out of all the subunits so far, Kotone and Soa have the biggest age difference of 6 years out of the second youngest to the youngest pairings, which is actually something I always talk about. I don't like it. I don't like it in the slightest of having the second youngest pairing liners, whatever you want to call it, being so far apart in age. Like, for example, with 80s, it's obviously not even that big of an age difference between Songhwa and Jungho. You know, Songhwa was born in April of 1998, and Jungho was born um in like must have been about July 2000 from like what is I don't know. I don't know all the members' ages. I just know that Songhwa released a song in April and it was just before Moonbin's passing. So like I remember that. But it makes sense of that age difference being quite short because of the fact that the rest of the members of like obviously Songhwa's the oldest, Jungko's the youngest. It makes sense it being so short. And them having like six members in between them. What I don't like is like in Eunice, like I think it's 2001 and then straight into 2005. And it's the oldest and then the second oldest. And then the youngest was born in like 2010. So like how do these people talk to each other? How are they supposed to relate to one another? Like this is like something I'm always talking about, and I know that it's a bit, old and like struck down. And it's like I'm striking a dead horse. Like honestly, the horse is no longer here. No offense to the horse. The horse isn't real, but like I don't know what else I can say other than this can't happen. Please stop making it happen. I don't like it. No one likes it. No one's a big fan of this. Please give it a rest. Okay. And lastly, we have Zenith. They had Q&A. So we have Gong Yubin, born on the 3rd of February 2005. I had to think about that just then. 3rd of February 2005, making her 21. She's S8. Lee Ji-woo, born on the 24th of October 2005, making her 20 currently, and she's S3. Then we have Jung Ha-yeon, born on the 1st of August 2007, making her 18 and is S19. Kim Soo-min, born on the 3rd of October 2007, making her 18 and is S6. Kwak Pyong-ji, born on the 8th of January 2008, making her 18 and she is S12. And Jubin, born on the 16th of January 2009, making her 17 currently and is S18. Okay, so the zenith is defined as the imaginary point on a celestial sphere directly above an observer on Earth, hence the group's name, alluding to the astronomical theme of the whole Shishkaban. This marks the first time that Jiwoo and Yubin are in the same subunit, and 4 out of the 5 the youngest members of tripleS, Hyun, Sumin, Youngji, and Jubin are in the subunit, and all the members were sharing a membership in the previous subunits. So Jiwoo, Sumin, and Youngji were in Evolution, Jubin and Hyun are in NXT, and Yubin and Youngji are in Visionary Vision. So yeah, with these, when I say like other subunits, the subunits aren't really around anymore. Like I guess they kind of are in a sense, but they don't, obviously they don't really do anything. I don't know how else to explain it. So when Acid Angel from Asia was doing its thing, it was announced that they wouldn't carry on as the 4 of them under the name Acid Angels from Asia. if they didn't get a certain amount of like album sales. And a lot of people were actually kind of upset about that because I think it wasn't explained in like a way that it's really understandable, in the sense of that if like they're still a part of the group, but if like Heron, Yuyeon, Nakyun, and Yubin happen to perform together, it wouldn't be under the name of Acid Angel from Asia. It would be either under like a different subunit like name, or it would be just tripleS in general. Like it wouldn't be AAA, right? Which, you know, it makes a lot more sense than, you know, it's just one chance and then like your career is done. Like it isn't kind of that, frankly, that evil. Like I wouldn't say that Mod House is exactly the best company, but you know, they seem to be aware of hopefully what they're doing. But I don't know. Um, yeah, so with Kotone, right? So she obviously made her debut with Neptune. Then on the 26th November, so like 2 days afterwards, One House issued a statement saying that Tony would be suspending all of her activities during the promotional period of msnz, as well as her remaining promotional events with Hachi for the rest of the year, due to continued fatigue and stress-related symptoms, along with a consultation with a medical specialist, as it was cited as the main reason she was advised to take sufficient rest for the time being. But from what I've heard, and I'm not saying this as fact, apparently some people said that Kotone was just talking about how she wanted to promote in Korea because she like moved to Korea. I'm just looking. Yeah, so she sent it from the From app and about how she felt disheartened by missing major Korean music show and end of year ceremonies due to the overlapping schedule for Hatching. So she said, because I came all the way here and debuted specifically because I wanted to perform on Korean music shows, I cried a lot and thought about it over and over because of this. Music shows were the very reason I wanted to debut in Korea, and the Melon Music Awards, which means so much to me because I even went all the way to Korea to watch them before I debuted. Not being able to attend all of them makes me feel really left out. Which honestly is like fair enough. Like, if you are moving countries to go and do something and not being able to do it, then it's like, well, why did I bother doing it? Yeah. So she also admitted to pushing herself so everyone could feel happy. And what else she said was, I've lost count of how many times I wished I had two bodies, and that I hate that things have reached a point where people are saying that to me. My pride is completely torn up, and even though I've been working so hard, it feels like nothing is shown for it. It's so frustrating. I want to create a schedule that Japanese waves, Korean waves, and waves all around the world can be happy with, so I don't have the luxury of worrying about my own body or health. No matter how busy I got, I never wanted waves to feel disappointed in me. And then like a TT? I guess it's like a crying face? I don't know. Waves are definitely from them if you Uh-huh. Curious. And then Mod House released a statement saying that Kotone would obviously hold all activities, and quite a lot of people were annoyed about that. So Evil Freaky Ubin, I think maybe, said, I don't even have words, but Mod House, you are going to effing hell. Your excuses are effing bullshit. You obviously put Kotone on hiatus for speaking up, and you keep saying bullshit. It's not even just Waves complaints, it's your own artist. F you so much. And another person, Origami Tini, said, Kotone, this is Kotone speaking. I'm disappointed I'll only be able to promote msnz in Korea once due to overlapping promotions. I debuted in Korea to promote on music shows, so I'm sad. Mod House. Kotone will be on hiatus for the entirety of msnz and Hachi promotions, meaning she won't be able to promote at all. And, this is... I do very much agree with how annoying it can be. But I'm not defending anyone here. Companies, they often do this stuff as like damage control because they don't want like people, their like employees to be complaining publicly about what is going on. But I would I would say that like Mod House, you're doing the thing that's gonna get people to be annoyed. Like, if you didn't do anything, then people probably wouldn't be annoyed at you. Like, it's obviously sucky that Kotone couldn't perform, which is fine, like, that's an okay situation. You don't have to do anything. But the fact that they were just like, wait, we can't let this happen. We have to like put her on hiatus. No. We can't have anyone complaining about our system. No. And I'm like, you just imagine it's like shooting yourself in the foot because you had a fly on there. Like, you did the thing, and now people are calling you out for the thing that you did. And now you're upset for being called out for the thing that you do. Like, which is it? Which one? You can't have it both ways. Like, I'm calling out the bullshit here. Okay, you have fun with the horse shit that's on your shoes. Also, just looking at their identity numbers. I should talk about them, but then also, like, I don't want to. I know realistically I really should because of the stuff that's been going on with them. But, like, I'm tired. I think a lot of people can agree with me on that. Like, with the Hangbo Mingyo stuff, I'm like, why? Why? I just don't want to. Like, he was announced as a member and then like 9 days later put on hiatus. Like, it's giving garam, but like I don't care. I'm tired. It really does make me think to myself, why am I a fan of K-pop? Really? I don't know. Yeah, thank you as always for listening, and I'll talk to you guys again very, very soon. Bye!